Hello everybody and welcome back. This video is to show how I did that border on that skull motif video that I showed you. Okay, that borderless skull. So now I'm going to show you how I did that granny square border. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do is I'm using worsted weight yarn along with a 6mm crochet hook. And I already have my slip knot done and it's on my hook. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for the top corner of the skull. Okay, so I'm looking for something like this up here. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slip stitch into the top of the skull. Okay, so I'm slip stitching in. Okay, and then normally I like to tighten the slip knot just to lock that stitch in place. Okay, now the next thing that you're going to do is you are going to chain 8. Okay, so now that I have my chain 8, I'm going to single crochet into the other side of the skull here on the top. Okay, so just find a space, single crochet. Okay, so it should look something like this. Now the next thing that you're going to do is you are going to chain 6. Okay, and then you are going to single crochet into this space right at the edge of the eye. Okay, and then chain 6 again. Okay, and then single crochet into the cheekbone part right over here. So put a single crochet in there. Okay, chain 6 again. Okay, single crochet into the bottom of the jaw here in the corner. All right, chain 6 again. Okay, single crochet into the other side of the jaw. Okay, chain 6 again. All right, single crochet into the cheekbone. Okay, chain 6 again. Okay, and then single crochet into the corner of the eye here. All right, and then chain 6 one more time. All right, and now the last step for this part is to look at your original chain 8, find the second chain in, and then you're going to slip stitch into that second chain. Okay. And there we go. Okay, so this is going to be the foundation for the granny square. Okay, so once you have this done, the next part is to chain 3. Okay, so chain 3, and you're going to put 2 sets of 3 double crochets in this section right here. Okay, so this you count as 1 double crochet, this chain 3. So then you are going to double crochet, double crochet again into that space on the top of the skull. Okay, so it should look something like this. I don't know why the camera is having trouble focusing, but it should look something like this. And now you can chain 1, or you don't have to. If you want a tighter stitch, then don't chain 1, but you can chain 1 and then do another set of 3 double crochets into this same space. That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we have the 2 sets of 3 double crochets in the top of the skull. Chain 1 again. Right, and now you're going to put 3 more double crochets in the top here, in this space where my thumb is. Okay, so let's do that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now this is going to be the corner of the granny square. So what you're going to do now is chain 3, and then do another set of 3 double crochets. Okay, so now it should look something like this. Okay, so this right here is going to be the corner of the granny square. It'll look a lot better once we finish doing the rest of them. Okay, so now in each of these spaces, okay, so this is the next space, you're going to put 2 sets of double crochets. Okay, of 3 double crochets. So again, we chain 1, and then we do some more double crochets. The first row of this is always the trickiest, then it gets so much easier. Okay, so that's 1 set of 3 double crochets, chain 1, do another set of 3, okay, and then we chain 1 again. So now that we have the 3 double crochets, okay, we move on to the next section. This is again going to be a corner. Okay, so we already chained 1, so we're going to put another set of 3 double crochets into this corner. It's 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then we're going to chain 3 again because this is a corner, and then do another set of 3 double crochets in the same space. Okay, so now we have 2 corners done. Okay, we just keep going. Same pattern. So now we do chain 1, do 3 double crochets at the bottom, okay, so there's 3 more double crochets, chain 1, 3 more double crochets, okay, chain 1, 3 more double crochets into that next space right here. And then this is also a corner, so we're going to have to do that chain 3 in the middle. Okay, so we finish up the 3 double crochets in this space, and now we're going to chain 1, 2, 3, okay, and then 3 more double crochets here. Okay, so that's another corner. Alright, chain 1, and now we're going to do 2 more sets of 3 double crochets in this space right here. Okay, so there's 3, chain 1, do 3 more. Okay, chain 1, and then go into the next space here. We're going to do 3 double crochets. Alright, and this is also a corner, so we are going to chain 3. Alright, and do 1 more set of double crochets, of 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're almost done with this. Now, to connect these, we just need to chain 1, and then find your 3rd chain from over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch into the top of that. Okay, made it a little bit too tight. All right. So that is the first row done. Now you're going to kind of continue this just like you would a normal granny square, and once you do that it will start to look more normal. Okay, at first it's going to look a little weird. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to chain 3. I will show you how to do a second row on here, and then it's just repeating the pattern. Okay, so chain 3, and you're going to want to turn your work. Okay, so turn this over, and then put 2 double crochets into this space to the left. Okay, and then this gets so much easier. Okay, now we have one set of 3 double crochets. You're going to chain 1 and put a double crochet, 3 double crochets into the corner here. Okay, now since this is a corner, we're going to chain 3, okay, and go back into that same space with 3 more double crochets. Okay, so now it should look like this. Okay, and then you chain 1, and find the next space, do 3 double crochets in there. Okay, and then you keep going around in that pattern. Okay, so you just put 3 double crochets in each space, so I'd put 3 here. Separate on the sides by 1 chain. So do 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, and then since this is a corner, you chain 3, and then do another set of 3 double crochets again in the corner until you get all the way back around, and then you finish in this space right here. Okay, so you do 3 double crochets in here, chain 1, and then slip stitch into here, and then just keep repeating. Okay, and that's about it. You can go as big as you want on the blanket that I finished here. I don't know how well you can see it, but on this blanket here, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows with that same pattern with the granny square, and you see it did work out. Okay, so it does look square once you do enough rows. Okay, so I would recommend probably doing at least 3 rows with that in order for it to get square. Okay. Alright, but that is it. So let me know how this works out for you, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments.